How does place impact who we are, and how does it specifically impact education? This is the question I was asked before I left on my trip to Alberta. As I went on this trip and got to talk to some interesting people and see some incredible places, I found the answer to that question. My answer, or sort of general idea, is that place impacts your opportunities, and a lot of your education and future is impacted by the opportunities you get. As I answer this question, I also look at it from an economic viewpoint, which means I ask questions like, how accessible is this opportunity money-wise? This video shows my journey as I answer this question with the help of people who I interviewed and the places I went to. The first person I talked to is this Glenbow employee. He talks a little bit about some of the cons of his pretty incredible opportunity.
So we know programs like these are really important to kids' education, and these are ways these are important to them. Do you think they should be pushed more to the public? Do you think the museum should contact schools, advertise it, and make a big deal about it? Or
Oh, we don't have to anymore. Our problem is actually that we get too full.
oh wow.
Yeah. There's days we're completely maxed out.
Although we just heard the Glenbow employee talk a little bit about some of the cons of the really incredible Glenbow programs, there are also some serious pros.
Their programs are also really cool because they allow students from less funded schools to come do these. They fundraise so that children that wouldn't necessarily get this opportunity get to come learn amazing things. They also specifically focus on the curriculum so that schools have a really good reason to come here and get to see this amazing place that has all sorts of things that the students should and can learn about.
Although some programs like the Glenbow program we just heard about do offer funding for less privileged schools, other really incredible opportunities that are not necessarily educational programs but could absolutely accommodate schools are not so accessible. The Lake Minnewaca boat cruise and the glacier walk we went on were both highly expensive and would be very hard for less privileged schools to afford, even though they both teach things that most kids should get to learn. Place truly impacts your education. It affects your opportunities in so many different ways. For example, I have had opportunities like going skiing, kayaking, and things like this incredible trip, all because of school. And I know for a fact, most other kids don't get opportunities like this. Some places try really hard to try and get kids to have these experiences, but there's always problems. There's low funding, teachers who are not motivated to make these kind of things happen, and sometimes just distance. It's not easy to take tons of kids to faraway places. Schools in different places also focus on different things. Different curriculums don't always prioritize creativity and self-expression, which also takes away a lot of opportunities for students. Overall, I know that place impacts your education, and I think I'm very lucky to get to live in a place where so many opportunities are being given to me all the time.